Newly established NGO Heritage First Goa launched the Heritage First Festival to spread awareness about the conservation of Goa's built, natural, and cultural heritage. The festival comprises 32 walks and workshops. The first of its kind festival commenced on Friday with an ode to Panjim's rich history.
Our new organization, Heritage First Goa, started with Jack and Snigdha Manchanda. We started this for a purpose. We started this to spread awareness, to share experiences, to share learning, and also to learn from our guests. Our first festival, which is the Heritage First Festival, starting tomorrow, with Jack and me doing a signature walk through Panjim, the city centre, is going to start off what I call a sharing and learning experience. If I tell you, for example, that there are petroglyphs on a plateau very close to us, and there is a board game carved on the rock, on the flatbed, that is called Mankala. And you tell me that Mankala is an Arabic word. And somebody else pipes up and says, Manka is Gujarati for beads. And they used to play with cowries and beads. And you can still order Mankala, the board game, on Amazon. Okay? So see how much sharing has come from the interaction with people. And that is exactly what we aim to do through our organization, starting with our Walks and Workshop Festival. Heritage First Goa will embody our unique heritage through walks, workshops, presentations, lectures, and publications. No audience will be too small, no group will be too big. We will also share and we'll enable others to share, our researchers to share. That's the most important thing.
I'm sure most of you know that Panji initially was a bog land, a land full of marshes, bogs, stagnant pools, and so forth. And in March 1843, it was elevated by an order sent from Portugal to the position of capital city, the second capital of Portuguese India. But let me tell you, even before this date, that is March 1843, we have in Goa still the heritage sites which date back, not very far from here, the former Adil Shah Palace, also known as the old Secretariat, the Linyadish Bridge, the church of the 16th century, the church, of course, elevated to the level of church in the early 17th century, the church of Immaculate Conception, the church of Sant Inez. These were before Panji became unofficial capital. These sites are there even today. Even before it became unofficial capital in the year 1759. Unofficial capital for 84 years. Imagine, before it became official capital in 1843.
My name is Danette, and we have our family runs a small bakery here called Mr. Baker. My grandfather started the bakery in 1922, so we are 102 years old. But that was in Mapsa, and my dad opened this store sometime around 1975, if I'm not mistaken, 75, 76, yeah. I think this area used to be called the Church Square those days, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. But now with the garden come up and it's called Grass with the Orchard, I think we have a different, this garden holds so much of events and little things that are important to the city of Panjim. And I think I should say I'm a little biased to say I am terribly biased because I think this square of ours is the prettiest commercial square. You know, we have a little of everything. I mean, there's a lot in Panjim, but I think it's the prettiest square.
This itself has been one of my playgrounds, right, since childhood, and many open spaces, and luckily this open space still remains here. This one spot, little different in design then, and that spot then a little in design then. Those were our playgrounds, and lots of children coming here. This place was bustling in the evenings, and especially the Sundays. My other playground has been there, and even today, half my life, half my day, half my time I spend here, and it has always been there. So that was then a playground, now it is a work ground. So otherwise, moving around in Panjim, there are so many things that even today, when I like to explore, whether it's walking, cycling, or by the motor car.
So what I know about Panjim was what she used to tell me. Just the 2-3 times that she visited Panjim when I was growing up. So every time I visited her, she would paint these beautiful, vivid images of a city for me. The Mandavi river line, the gaily painted heritage homes, the tree-lined avenues, the Miramar beach. And to my eyes, it was something out of a fairy tale. As I grew up, I would rush to accompany anyone coming to Panjim. My dad, my uncle, my cousins. And very often by Vafur, we would come here from Vasco.
I'm Snigdha Manchanda, and I'm really excited to tell you about the Heritage First Festival. This is our inaugural walk festival, and I strongly believe that we will only save and celebrate what we understand, and we will only understand something that we immerse ourselves in or have a learning opportunity towards, right? So the Heritage First Festival celebrates Goa's built and natural heritage, and the intention of this festival is to create learning opportunities and memorable experiences with the help of experts and enthusiasts who are going to lead these walks for us. And I sincerely hope that this festival ignites your love for Goa, and we can only save, nurture, celebrate something that we love. So I sincerely hope you find something in our curation that excites you. Throughout the festival, which is divided into 2 phases, we have curated things, different interest groups which cover landscape, architecture, biodiversity, arts and crafts. So there's something in there for everyone. And I do hope you look through our schedule, visit our Instagram page. We already have a couple of walks sold out and our last few seats available for some of them.